how you going? It's Donna here, and today is the 10th of July, and it's been about, I think, 3 weeks since I've last ridden. I had a week where ice pulled up lame again. Then there was a weekend where the instructor wasn't available, and then there was a weekend where the weather was just really bad in here in Adelaide. So I've had 3 weeks off, so it's like 4 weeks off really. So always, I mean, I'm excited to ride again because it seems so long, but at the same time, there's always that little bit of nervousness happening because it has been so long. So, yeah, we'll get out there. It looks like I might be riding another horse today too. So, see you out there.
All right, how are you feeling? Do you want to have a trot? Yep. Cool. Okay, we'll change the rein. Some point along here you can come across and swing round. How are your feet now?
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
Okay. Must have been a bit wonky, the saddle then.
He's strong, isn't he?
He's very strong.
Try not to lean too.
I know, the girls in the morning struggle with it, and if it gets too hard, I'm just going to put a bit on him, even though I'm not allowed, I'll just say. But yeah, the girls in the morning that have been riding him forever, now that the bit's been taken off him, he does this to them, and yeah, they've really struggled.
I'm trying not to let him up out, and I'm trying to kick him over with my inside.
Yeah.
He's got a tough head. It looks like he's got a tough head.
If it's too hard, do you want me to put a bit on him?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Don't just hang on that right rein. Squeeze back, forward. Have a little break. Cute. Yeah, it's very nice. Like, he just looks really cute. Oh. So straighten his body up by like pushing this back in, pushing his shoulders back in place in front of him. I'm sort of sponging there, but like that's just what horse riding is, isn't it? You're like always forever going to be working on that. Getting quicker at responding. And also a half halt as well as one leg at the same time. No, okay.
I mean, you mean your inside leg to your outside leg.
Yep. But so if you half halt and keep like closing that outside leg, yep. You don't want to. So the point of a half halt is to collect everything back together. It's not to slow the horse down together.
I want to get my upper body better. Like, I still feel my upper body when I look in the camera as much as I feel like I'm seriously.
Like your lap shake. Now don't go too far back. much up top when you want him to go forward. Just close your legs, sit back.
Hey, how you going? Excellent ride. I really enjoyed myself today. Yes, it's definitely been 3 weekends in a row. And a new horse. First thing I thought of though was poor Ice. Like as soon as I was walking up to Alyssa and she was with a different horse is named Cody. I'm like, oh, how's Ice? Like, she goes, it's okay, he's not dead. But apparently he's had to have his tear duct cleaned out. So he's had a little bit of a bad spell, the poor baby. So I rode Cody today, and hoping to get a couple more rides with Cody. Not that I don't love Ice, Ice is lovely too, but Cody just got a lot more forward movement, and getting him into canter is just a breeze, an absolute breeze. And so I could actually work on my canter a bit more as far as my body placement, my legs, what I'm meant to be doing with my legs. And it was just really nice to have a horse that just enjoys cantering. I remember back in the old days when I used to ride as a kid, the horse I used to ride, just that's all he'd ever do is either walk or canter, nothing else, and it was just so easy. So yeah, it felt really nice. I just kept things basic too. No jumping today. It has been 3 weeks, and just getting used to a new horse is always different too. We started off with the bitless bridle and just found that I couldn't keep him out into the circle well enough, into the arena. And Alyssa sort of said, yeah, the girls beforehand that rode him had the same issue, so we decided to put the bit on him, and it was a lot better. Because I mean, in the end of the day, whether you've got a bitless or a bit, I mean, the thing that Michelle, the horse riding school operator, has is with it, a bit of an issue with it is when kids start yanking on the bit, you know, and that's what she doesn't want. But the thing is, if you're yanking on a bitless, I mean, that's putting pressure on a horse's head and all the different nerves under its head. So, you know, in the end of the day, it really comes down to being able to ride. So thankfully, as soon as we put the bit on, I was able to keep him out a lot easier, a bit of half halting and sponging of the inside rein. So half halting is sort of like you're applying a bit of tension on the outside there to say, hey, you know, this is where I want you. And sponging the inside rein, which is just sort of where you're squeezing and releasing your inside rein, just to let him know, hey, I want your head to turn this way, but I want that tension on the outside so that you're pushing with your inside leg into that tension, you know, so it gives him that place to go, but also squeezing that inside rein to get that bend in his neck. It didn't quite go that smoothly because it's easier said than done sometimes it's like you can be told what to do, but putting the thought into the nervous system and the body can take a little bit of time. Yeah, so the nervous system does take a time to learn things as well. It's like I remember learning that as a fitness instructor. It's like when you're teaching new exercises to people, you start off just really basic and easy, and you just allow their bodies to get used to the action of doing it first, so the nervous system learns what it's doing, and then you can start you know, pushing people a bit harder once their nervous system has learnt it. And I find that very much so with horse riding. Sometimes it takes my nervous system a little while to go, all right, this is what's happening, these motor neurons and whatever else is doing this, and this is what I need to do. And then once it's sort of in the nervous system, then the body can start going okay, and things get a little bit easier. But anyway, I'm just rambling on a totally different tangent. Had a great ride today, by the way. Did I mention that earlier? Yeah, so I look forward to coming back next week. Hope you all had a great one. Sorry it has been so long. Like I said, the weather's been bad, lessons have been cancelled. They didn't have enough horses when Ice was out with his tear duct blockage. And there was one weekend where Alyssa's actually training to be a vet. She's studying to be a vet, and she had an exam, so she took that weekend off, which I think is fair enough. Anyway, that's all from me. Otherwise I'll keep rambling. See you on the next one. Bye.